When you want to overcast the seams or edge so it stops unraveling, you have a whole section of stitches back in the utility stitches called overcast stitches. So you can pick a variety of different ones. Now, one thing that I was playing around with is the question mark was able to tell me what each of these different ones were. Like this one's a closed overlock, seam and overcast stretch fabrics in one step. Or if I came down to like this one, number 11, is a mock cover hem. Have you ever seen that on like some of your aerobic wear? Create the look of a serger cover hem for stretchy fabrics. That really stitched out neat. And when I pick the stitch, it will tell me which foot it needs and if the dual feed needs to be engaged. So it definitely is a great thing to do, is go through and see what each of these are called, where it's supposed to be used, and then start from there. So let's just go ahead and we'll just do like a basic overcasting stitch. So it has me put on foot number 3, and foot number 3 has a couple things. Number 1, it is cut out for the IDT, so that's why this is showing with that symbol, and I'll engage it once I put the foot on. We also have this little screw and red marking. The marking is a guide, so you can actually slide the guide left or right depending on where you want the stitch to come over the edge of the fabric. And the last thing is as you look really close, there is a small little pin or piece of small metal that's sticking through the foot area, is that your needle is going to jump over that. Have you ever stitched on something really lightweight, maybe even a single layer like this, and as you stitch that fabric rolled? Well, that little piece of metal is going to support the stitch as it goes over the edge and keep the fabric flat. So yay. So definitely that's why you always want to use the right foot for the job. All right, so I'm going to just slide my fabric underneath, and I can try a couple different kinds of stitches. Now, if I don't know where my fabric should be placed, remember, if you touch the presser foot down button once, it goes all the way down. Oh, that's not where I want it. But if I touch it again, it pops up. And see, now I can move the fabric left or right and easily determine, oh, that's where I want it to be. It's right on the left side of the red guide. And now when I step on my foot control, I can see that that is going to easily connect with the edge of my fabric. Now, as I stitch, I might move that guide a little left or right, depending on how my stitch is coming. We'll take a few stitches and see. Actually, not too bad. So a lot of you have sergers, and there are times where the serger is either not set up with the right thread, or you only need to go a short distance on your project with an overlock stitch. So it's good to know which stitches in your machine can be used and not necessarily exclude the serger, but keep it a lot easier. I mean, if you're already sewing along and then you realize, oh, I need to, that edge should not be unraveling, I can just stitch it really quick with the right stitch. So once again, when I go to my stitch menu and all the overcast stitches, so you might just take some time and stitch them all out and see what they look like. So depending on what you're actually looking for. So this is nice because it goes right over the edge, nice and flat. That's what that little foot and that pin that it stitched over helped with. And I'm ready to use it. So take a look. And if you don't have a serger, well, those are your stitches for overcasting.